everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, I have missed you all so much. If you've been wondering where I've basically been sick for the past 2 weeks, and I also lost my voice, so I'm so happy to finally be back and to be able to do a reading for you guys. Yay! So everyone, please remember to take your vitamins. There's just a lot going around, and yeah, make sure you take your vitamins. Anyways, I am so excited about doing today's reading, and bear with me because we have a lot of questions, so this might have to be done in 2 parts, 2 videos, we'll see. So for those of you who don't know what my Q&A videos are, each month I get asked questions from my patrons over at Patreon, and I choose some to answer here on YouTube. And yeah, as this video is compiling various questions on different people, I am going to try and be as short and succinct as I can. But if there's any of the topics or any of the questions discussed today that you'd like me to do a standalone reading to, just let me know in the comment section below. As usual, guys, I just want to make a quick disclaimer that I'm not going to be divulging too much into each person's personal lives, out of respect for them and for whomever I do a reading about in the future. And if you're interested in any of the cards, would like to join me on Patreon, or would like to get a private reading for yourself, I'll have it linked in the description box below. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It would truly mean a lot to me. And let's get straight into the reading. Okay, so let's jump straight into it. The reason why Lisa of Blackpink decided to perform at the Crazy Horse Show. Crazy Horse Show. Okay, let's see. The reason why Lisa of Blackpink, simply put, you guys, because she wanted to. She really wanted to. Let's just grab 2 more cards. One more? Okay. So, okay, we have the 10 of Swords, we have the Page of Wands in reverse, we have the Sun, we have the 8 of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. Simply put, why did she do it? Because she really wanted to. In the past, there's been instances where she couldn't do things that she really wanted to do because there were things, you know, kind of stopping her from doing it. And she was kind of like imprisoned, kind of held back. There were things that she really wanted to explore. There were things that she really wanted to study. There were things that she really wanted to pursue. And she just couldn't. And now she's like, no, I just want to do it. This is my opportunity now to do something that I want to do. I have this opportunity and I want to show the world, almost like I want to show the world what I'm capable of doing. There's also this feeling that she wants to immerse in like the ambience, the locale, to have the opportunity to work with the people that she worked with, to be there doing that. I feel like there's almost a sense of like, I'm scared of doing it, but I know that if I don't do it, I would be even more regretful of it. You know, I would regret it. Anything else, guys, in regards to why Lisa decided to perform at the Crazy Horse Show? We have the 5 of Wands in reverse, and now we have the Page of Wands upright. So it's like in the past, people had the power to play chess with her career, and now she's kind of like released herself from the constraints that held her back in the past, and what people were able to control within her career, they don't really have that control anymore. So this was almost kind of like her way of proving to herself, Lisa, you can make your own decisions now, and I want to do it. It makes me happy, and the thought of doing it, even though it scares me, excites me, and I know that if I don't do it, I would regret it even more. And I think she really enjoyed working with the people that she worked with. So all in all, the reason why she did it, because she wanted to do it, and she didn't want to allow other people to hold her back anymore. This is something that she's always had her eye on. This is something that was kind of in the back of her head, like, oh, I want to prove to myself that, you know, I'm good. Like, let's say I'm not just a K-pop dancer, but I am a performer. I can do all sorts of things. I can command a stage on my own, doing something completely different. There's that sense of like, I want to show the world who I am. I want to prove to myself that I can do it. I am confident. I feel good about myself. So yeah, guys, okay. So now let's go into the next question. Okay, guys, next question, Jeon Yeobeen and Ahn Hyo Seop friendship. Jeon Yeobeen and Ahn Hyo Seop friendship. Again, guys, if there's any of the things that I read today that you guys are interested in me doing a standalone reading, just let me know in the comment section below. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Oh my goodness, they are very similar. It's very interesting. they are very, very compatible as friends. I see that because the way their mind works, the way their mind moves, the way they think, and their dedication to their craft is very in sync. It's very similar. So the amount of work that Ahn Hyo Seop puts in his craft and the amount of work that Jeon Yeo puts is the same. They're both very hardworking. Yeah, look at this. What did I say? They're both very, very, very hardworking, and they're people that carry the weight on their shoulders without wanting to burden others. So like, I think they it's funny because they're very, very similar. So many things are similar about their personalities. I think they take time to open up to other people, but once they do, they're like so funny. When they're going through hardships, they don't want to share it with others because they don't want to burden other people. They are very hardworking. They are very ambitious, very goal-oriented. So this creates a very, very good synergy and a very good working relationship, as well as very good friendship. Anything else, guys, in regards to Jeon Yeo and Ahn Hyo Seop friendship? We have the Ten of Cups. Oops. The Queen of Pentacles. One more, just one. Oh, okay. 3. See, again, like they're just very, very balanced, you guys. With the Justice, they're very balanced, and they have very clear boundaries that they put with other people too, and they both respect each other's boundaries. And because of that, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, I can see that this working relationship and this friendship could become closer. Like they could get closer because they have a very good partnership, so they could be very, very, very good friends. And yeah, I just see that it feels good. It feels good. It feels very grounded. I think Jeon Yeo respects Ahn Hyo Seop a lot, and same thing with him. And I think they just find they know what to expect from each other coming to work, or when they meet each other, they know what to expect from each other. And that safety is actually very expensive, and that safety is actually very, very precious. You know, sometimes you meet someone, you're not sure about their person, they can go up and down, but they're very, very steady influences in each other's lives is what I see. Okay, guys, so now let's go to the next question. Is why hasn't Jungkook been communicating with friends? Oh, sorry, with fans. Why hasn't Jungkook been communicating with fans? Okay. Oh, sorry guys. 1 second. There is a feeling that he feels like he's doing his best, and he feels like he is. So I don't know if he would agree with the statement of he is not communicating with fans, because with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, he feels like he's on top of it, you know? But truthfully speaking, what I can see from the cards, it's almost like he's so busy, he's working so hard on his craft, he's working so hard on his work, on his day-to-day, like his schedules, that it sometimes almost like doesn't even come across in his mind that he's not doing it, but in his mind he's doing it. Also, I feel like there's only so much time in his day that he needs to be so picky about the things that he gets done. Like it's impossible for him to do everything, and he struggled with that in the past. And there's a feeling of like in the past he would put so much pressure on himself that he would almost like drown, because he feels like he needs to be a perfectionist. He needs to do everything perfectly, communicating with fans, doing his work, doing his things, what people are asking of him. And now, just for his sanity, he needs to ensure that he's not carrying all these burdens on his shoulders, and he's just kind of like picking what he's able to do. I also see that with the Seven of Swords. Actually, 1 second, let me just grab a card first before I go into that. It's also to like preserve his sanity, you guys, because I can see that with the King of Cups and the Lovers, he loves his fans a lot. He's one of those idols, he's one of those celebrities that actually truly, truly care about his fan base. I can see that, like he thinks about his fans a lot, what his fans would like to see of him. It's almost like a good synergy, a good partnership. He understands his fans and he wants to make his fans proud. Like he thinks about his fans a lot. But this is something that I saw with the Seven of Swords coming out. He is very aware of what sometimes are said about him, and it's also like to preserve his mental health. Sometimes he sees things that are very, very hurtful. So he just kind of like wants to protect his mental health and wants to preserve his like just sanity. And so he tries to not, how should I say this? Look at so much social media or what people are saying or things like that. But truthfully, I literally think that he thinks he's doing his best and he is just trying to do as much as possible and he thinks he's on top of it. But maybe it's kind of reduced a little bit because of the situation I see where he's trying not to see so much of what's being said about him online, and some of the things that are being said are hurtful and things like that. So, but yeah. Okay, guys, so now let's go to the next question. Red Velvet Yeri and EXO Sehun friendship. Okay. Red Velvet Yeri and EXO Sehun friendship. I don't necessarily see that they have a friendship, like a meaningful friendship anyway. Just two more, guys, just two more. Yeah, no. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Wands. It's not like they don't know each other. Of course, they know each other and they can be friendly with one another. Is there any kind of like emotional connection? I don't see that, especially with the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Like it's almost like they're very like mindful of their personalities and mindful of how they act when they're in front of each other. And that gives me the vibes of like, obviously you're not close, because if you're close, you're not going to be mindful, right? You're just going to be very relaxed in each other's presence, but there's still that wall between them, where like, it's almost like, oh, I was going to do this, but because that person is there, oh, I'm going to stop doing that because I'm not really close. I don't want that person to necessarily see me in that way. So yeah, are they friends? I wouldn't necessarily say they're friends. They're friendly, but they're not friends is what I'm trying to say. Okay, guys, so next question. Choi Wooshik and Joo Heejung. I hope I'm saying her name right. Choi Wooshik and Joo Heejung. There are rumors that they're already dating for at least 2 years now, and they got recently spotted in Japan. Okay, Choi Wooshik and Joo Heejung. I don't know, you guys. We have the Six of Wands in reverse and the Chariot. This is literally showing me they're going in different directions. Like, they're not together. One is going that way and one is going that way. Well, let's just see anyway. Sometimes I just... Okay, we have the Four of Cups. We have the World in reverse. One more from this deck. And we have the Page of Swords. Yeah. Okay, Page of Swords in reverse, I wanted to say. I do see they're friends, because with the Four of Cups, especially from this deck, this tells me that, you know, they are friends and there is a feeling of like, I can rely on you and I can talk to you, you know. There is a good kind of like relationship, like a friendly relationship, but especially with the Chariot, the Six of Wands in reverse, the World in reverse, this tells me there's a lot that people don't know. There's a lot more than meets the eye. And the Page of Swords in reverse is almost like not getting it right, not getting the information right. Let me just grab a few cards. Choi Wooshik and Joo Heejung. Just two more. Just two more. One more. We have the Hierophant in reverse, the King of Swords, and the Judgment. Either way, I feel like there's going to be news or something related to this connection very soon. And you guys are going to get more clarity in regards to whether or not they are together. What I can tell you from my intuition and what the cards are showing me is that no, they're not together. They are friends, but there's a lot more than meets the eye is what I'm gonna say. Yeah. Yeah, there's almost this feeling of like, okay, you know how I'm trying to find the right word to say, but what you see isn't necessarily what is true is what I'm trying to say. So there's a lot of distortion that's happening, okay, especially with the King of Swords, the Page of Swords in reverse, the World in reverse. What you see is a little bit distorted. It's not really the clear full view of what's happening. But are they friends? Yes, they're friends. If you're asking me if they've been dating for the last 2 years, I would probably say no. But yeah, okay guys. Actually, I just want to grab one final card from a different deck. Anything else, guys, in regards to Choi Wooshik and Joo Heejung? Anything else? Yeah, guys, no. And it's actually like the rumors are actually starting to really bother them, is what I'm seeing. I do see that there's a lot of like hurt that's caused by this news. I don't necessarily see romantic feelings though, but that's what I can say for right now. Okay, so EXO Kai and Krystal Jung friendship. Okay, EXO Kai and Krystal Jung friendship. Two more. Oops. There was a card that jumped out. One more. Oh, okay. We have the Tower in reverse. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Judgment. The Ace of Swords in reverse. We have the Lovers and the Seven of Cups. This is very interesting. It does feel like their friendship got lost along the way, especially with the Tower here. But with the Tower in reverse, this tells me there's almost like a rebuilding of some sort of connection, okay? So it's almost like they're rebuilding their friendship, their connection, because especially with the Judgment here as well, there's a rebirth, a kind of like a chance to start over and work on something. So in regards to their friendship, it really does feel like they are reconnecting. There is a line of communication is what I'm seeing, especially here with the World and the Queen of Cups. One more, just one final one. Yeah, so we have the Tower in reverse, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Judgment, Ace of Swords in reverse, the Lovers, and the Seven of Cups. So maybe in the past, you know, if they follow their better judgments, they wouldn't want to reconnect or build a friendship. But with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's almost like, you know what, let's kind of like throw caution to the wind and let's just try to rebuild this friendship. With the Judgment, like I mentioned, it feels like a rebirth. With the Tower in reverse, it feels like rebuilding, stacking brick by brick kind of situation. There is a feeling of being careful in regards to rebuilding this friendship. They're taking their sweet time, they're working hard, they're kind of like slowing down. But is there a friendship? Yes, there is a friendship, especially with the World, the Sun, and the Queen of Cups. I see that there's like some emotional investment too. There's joking, there's, you know, like laughing, having fun, things like that. Kind of like seeing each other in a new light, especially with the World. It's like a new chapter in their friendship and in their connection. So to answer your question, EXO Kai and Krystal Jung friendship, yes, there is a friendship. It's a newly rebuilt friendship and they're being cautious, but they're having fun. And yeah, I see that especially with the Sun and the Queen of Cups, they're kind of like rediscovering each other. Okay, guys, so now let's go into the next question. Shin, Minah, and Kim Woobin relationship update. They have been dating since 2013, but don't talk much about their relationship. Okay. Shin, Minah, and Kim Woobin. One more from this deck. Okay, two. Wow. They are, I can see why you say that they don't talk much about their relationship. They're very, very private people. And I think they're people that put so much respect and put so much importance in that privacy. Because with a leg up brief, no place like home, it's literally like, I don't want to share this relationship with anyone. This is ours and like no one else's is what I'm seeing. They're very protective, very, very, very protective of their relationship. Okay, especially Shin, Minah. We see here the Empress and Breathe. She is very, very nurturing, and she is very loving, and she is very protective of her relationship with him, and is very protective of him as well. It's almost like she's created a home, she's created a very safe place for the two of them, and she's created this wall so that people that might not have their best interest at heart or want to gossip about them or would impact their relationship in any way can't get through. So there is this feeling of like, I will protect you, I will protect this relationship. This is a safe place for us. No one will be able to get through. No one will be able to kind of like impact our relationship. So anything else, guys, in regards to their friendship? Yeah, they have a very strong level of trust, and in the past there's been instances where people might have spreaded rumors or people might have wanted to break their relationship, but it's only made them stronger and stronger. There's people that maybe have wanted to affect their career as well. There's just a lot of gossip around them, you guys. Look at this. We have the Page of Swords. We had the Knight of Swords. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. We had the King of Swords in reverse. Literally, the amount of people that maybe backstabbed them or talked behind their back or sold stories to the press in the past is insane, which is why now I see that Shin Minah is so very protective of their relationship, and she's done a very, very good job at protecting their relationship. Too much, guys? Just one. Yeah, that's why now they're almost like hermits and they keep to themselves, because it is so important. We have the Nine of Wands twice, that they almost create this barrier and keep themselves at home, keep themselves safe, and keep themselves happy. Like, yeah, she is a very, very loving, kind, and beautiful person. Kim Woobin. Kim Woobin is very, very lucky to have her in his life. But yeah, guys, okay, so now let's go to the next question. Okay, so sorry guys, it's so windy outside. I hope you can't hear the wind. Next question is Jo In-sung relationship. Jo In-sung relationship. Jo In-sung. I hope I'm saying his name right. Jo In-sung? Jo In-sung? Jo In-sung. He hasn't been very lucky in love. I see that. Just one more from this deck. Yeah. He hasn't been very lucky in love. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Chariot, the Star. I feel like in the past he's felt like he's made some decisions that aren't necessarily the best decisions. It does feel like he does have people surrounding him right now, especially with the Page of Swords and the Chariot. Sorry, one second, let me just grab a card. He has a lot of admirers. He has a lot of admirers, and he does date. He definitely does date, but when it comes to settling down, you know, from going from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands, that's where he has trouble. He has trouble finding someone that he can truly give his 100% to. Like, I feel like his mind sometimes gets scattered, or he's not necessarily... I'm not saying he's a bad person, you guys, by the way, not at all. He's a good person, but in terms of being the kind of partner that maybe someone wants to settle down with, it just hasn't happened, you know? But he's moving forward. I think he has this very elusive idea of the kind of person that he would want to settle down with. Like this Star, like he has this hope, this idea of the type of person that he wants, and he feels like he hasn't met them yet. So that's okay. Like he has a standard. Does he date? Yes, he does date. But that's what I see. Yeah. With the Emperor also, I feel like at this point, he feels almost like very comfortable in being on his own. Almost like, do I even want to get married or settle down? I think he has a little slightly distorted idea or slightly distorted view of what a relationship is. Maybe it's been affected by his past, by his family members, things like that. But I think now he's just in a very happy place being on his own. So, you know, like for now, I think that's just the situation that he's in. Again, again, you know, there is an idea of a person or a person that he does want to settle down with. It's just, it hasn't happened yet, okay? This star, and it's almost like no one really compares or no one could match up to this idea that he has. So for now, he's happy being on his own without a partner, but he's dating around. But yeah, okay guys. So I think, oops, sorry about the siren. So I think I'm gonna stop the reading right here and I'm gonna continue in part 2. But yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you guys are interested in getting a private reading for yourself, would like to join me on Patreon, or would like to find out what cards I use in my readings, I will have it linked in the description box below. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I'm sending you all so much love and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!